Good morning, Chatterbox. This morning is Tuesday, May 23rd. I refuse to miss an episode. I'm up early Hawaiian time. Good morning, Tom and Anthony. What are we up to today?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Just watering the grass today. Another day of no rain.
Well, let's get into brass tacks right away. I know everyone was at a mortgage banker golf outing yesterday. Where's the trophy?
Hey, the way I was playing, bro, I should have been hitting from the far ahead of the ladies' team. I'm just saying.
So you weren't the ringer, Anthony?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
He got us a couple reads on the putts that he didn't blow past the hole. Yeah, I think we used one. Remember that par 3 with Play the Amateur? We used your tee shot on that par 3.
Yeah.
But then you were on the phone for the next 2 shots. So salesman helped you out.
Hey, lubing the deals, baby. At least he originates loans better than he hits the golf ball, huh?
I'm going to stick to selling loans. I'll have to get some practice in.
Oh, that's funny. What else you guys got going on? Ant, how was your weekend?
It's good, man. Bob the Builder, always doing something when you're a homeowner. So did a nice little barbecue patio. Got that going. Did some pre-approvals. You got to multitask.
Very nice.
Make stuff happen.
Well, we had the golf expert on Friday, and he gave us a winner for the golf outing or the golf match, and he was wrong. So we'll have to bust his chops on that one. I think Tom froze. He's got there with a goofy look on his face way too long now. So I think I bet his computer died. That will be the 3rd or 4th time that's happened, but we'll get him back in here eventually. One thing I wanted to talk about was this debt ceiling talk, Ant. I mean, I kept sitting here thinking like, this is just politics. We'll get this worked out. No big deal. We're sitting around here inching closer and closer every day. And every day it seems like interest rates are getting worse as they play political games.
Yeah.
Just curious of what you're hearing. Do we think we're going to get this resolved? Sounds like the president is saying that he's done his parts. When guy, wake up, you're the president. Everything's your fault when you get that role. Someone should tell him that. Can't blame other people when you're the boss.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize how much that affects, the population. I mean, if they don't get it resolved, ultimately, they were talking about 8 million people, not getting their funds, Social Security, benefits, disability, all that stuff. I mean, it happens to be, more stressful for the people that are on fixed income and things like that. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It messes up the whole market. But we are seeing an uptick in interest rates, which is affecting, current home buyers that, we work with specifically. So hopefully they get it resolved sooner than later, man.
Tom, did you get that internet bill paid?
Dude, I'm done. Not even gonna bring it up.
We're talking about the debt ceiling and how we're inching closer to a disaster. You got anything to add to that topic?
We got 1 week, Ryan, and they said they're not supposed to meet anymore in person. That doesn't sound great to me.
Why would we meet in person?
Yeah, you're right. We could Zoom, we could podcast, we could StreamYard, we could do whatever. There's no need, I guess.
I guarantee you we are meeting more together than those two sides are meeting on this topic. So it's pretty ridiculous, and hopefully they get it worked out because it's hurting every U.S. citizen in one way or another. So
both sides say they care, but do they really care what happens with this? I mean, no, it doesn't seem like they do.
They're all trying to use it as a political pawn here.
It's incorrect. That is just terrible. But hey, it's neither here nor there. This is not a political show, so.
Random thought. So I tried Spam for the first time yesterday. Spam is a delicacy here in Hawaii. Never have had it. Always heard about it. Not bad. I will tell you, not bad at all.
Dude, you get that for 10 cents in a can, brother. How's that a delicacy?
Hey, I'm just telling you, guy. Go try it out. It wasn't bad at all. Did wait 2 hours in line for pancakes yesterday. They were well worth the wait.
Were they banana pancakes?
They were absolutely banana pancakes.
Made by Jack Johnson.
I don't know what that means. Coconut syrup. I probably should have stuck with the maple syrup personally. But it wasn't too bad. Staring at the ocean, I could wait forever for pancakes.
Why was it 2 hour wait?
So the group I'm with, we've done a lot of research. Wanted to get the local flair. So we found some local spots, but it's tiny. It only had like 5 or 6 tables. So we got there like before it opened and the line was already 2 hours long.
The local flair. I like it.
Hey, Tommy, Hawaiian time, baby. And there's no one moving fast on this island, okay?
Yeah, no need to.
I got to stop at the local Berkshire Hathaway. 30-day close times, no chance in this market. They're just, moving along, no problemo.
I like that, but I don't like that. You know how I am.
Yes. The golf courses look nice, Thomas.
I've seen some good ones. I would love to get over to Hawaii. That is a lifetime goal of mine.
Yeah, it was. Never thought I'd be here, but here we are. Talking about these rates going up. Best thing about that is West Penn Financial is diversified with our investors. And just because the secondary market rates are going up doesn't mean that every program's rates are going up. Another reason you have to get pre-approved. Another reason you have to talk to a loan officer in these crazy times because certain rates go up, there may be programs in that time that may be better. State bond programs may not be affected. We have some local closing cost assistance programs that Anthony is going to highlight. So, Anth, I know you've worked in the Penn Hills a lot, so why don't you touch on the special closing cost assistance program we have over in Penn Hills?
Yeah. So, West Penn works with a lot of local grant programs to help with down payment assistance. I know the last time we talked about the state bond, this time we'll talk about the Penn Hills. So if a client is buying specifically in the Penn Hills area, they can actually, and they're a first-time home buyer, and their income is below the 80% of the area median income, which is basically a total household income of $75,840. They can get up to $14,500 in a forgivable down payment assistance grant. So that's a really good program as well, with no payment, no interest, as long as you keep it for that time, for it to be forgiven. But those are basically the intermediate guidelines. First time home buyer, make less than $75,840, and buying in the area of Penn Hills, you can get up to $14,500. So I have one, right now. It's pretty phenomenal. So ultimately, ease of process depends on the lender that you're working with. West Penn does these all the time. So using a local lender to facilitate some of these local programs is going to be key.
See, and Anthony, explain this a little bit. So this Penn Hills program, there's 6 lenders on the approved list, something of that nature?
Correct. There's only six approved lenders able to offer this product.
Again, why you have to get pre-approved, why you have to shop around. 6 lenders in all of Western Pennsylvania has this program specifically for Penn Hills. So there could be a buyer, if they didn't shop around, if they didn't call Anthony on a Penn Hills deal, that they could miss out on funds that are available to them. Now, not everyone qualifies, of course, and sometimes it may be, too good to be true if you don't qualify. But if you meet the guidelines for the program, those closing cost assistance funds are 100% available for you today. So reach out to us and get pre-approved for that program.
Yeah.
Well,
you got anything, Tommy?
No, I do just, I got nothing on the grant program, but I want to make mention. I was doing a pre-approval this morning and I was, looking at pricing, and they had almost 1% higher of a rate with me going through the secondary market with where the credit score, everything live. We do have localized banks as well that I was able to get 1% lower for this buyer going through the local bank. So we do have other options. You hear about these rates going up on the secondary market through the media, news outlets, internet, but there are different options than just the ones that you see all the time blasted in your face. So yeah, make sure you're reaching out, getting pre-approved, and we'll be more than happy to run those different options past you and show you where you're at with them.
all right, boys, that's all I got today. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and aloha.
See you, boys.